Hi, I'm Loryan Strand and welcome to 365 Unplugged. I'm joined as always by...
In person by the formidable Alistair Pugin. Where are we?
We are at Microsoft campus in Redmond, so the headquarters. It was only just a couple of weeks ago we were together in Sydney. It's like we're kind of stalking each other around the globe. What are we here for? Can we talk about that? I don't think we can.
We're here to do stuff with teams. We can say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I posted a message in Teams. That's what I'm here to do for the week. So, on the topic of Teams, let's talk about what we want to look at.
Do you have a topic? So for the audience out there, the first timers that have never watched this before, Loryan is quite a bit of a heckler and we don't agree on things, so we always
I disagree with that.
I've had this for 5 years. So, the way it works is I come up with a topic, Loryan comes up with a topic, we rock, paper, scissors, gecko, something, and then whoever wins gets to talk about the topic. And that's how we settle pretty much every argument we have.
That's true.
So what is your
The future of Teams is shaped by us and paper, rock, scissors.
And that we are known, well, Loryan's known to, if you have a user request that you want to get upvoted, chances are if you get Loryan to nag the PG product group or the engineering team, even if it takes a year, you'll get that part added. All right,
That'll be called the Loryan switch. Okay.
What is your topic?
Private channels about to hit. By the time people might be watching this, private channels might already be there. So let's talk about them.
Did we not talk about private?
We didn't talk about it. That topic lost.
I would like to talk about this Twitter thing that you posted where the woman asked you about your custom backgrounds in
yes.
Teams.
So background effects in Teams.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not in my tenant. It's not in my tenant. I am on the same ring as he is, but I'm upset because this impacts everything the way gives...
So is your topic one? Because you seem to be talking about it for a while.
All right, well, let's get down to business then, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
So paper, rock, scissors?
I must remember which one wins, right?
Shh.
Well,
I'm usually scissors.
Okay.
So let's go with that, shall we?
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh no! Rock beats scissors. It's your topic.
Paper beats.
Paper beats rock. Yeah.
Okay. So I got it right.
So after the 21st episode, we still haven't got it right. So
yes.
Background effects.
Background effects. I think it's huge. So think about it this way, right? It's great when you have. We saw that news thing with
the Sky News thing with the kids coming in the background. Yeah, Microsoft uses that for background blur.
So that's great, right? Background blur. Now you can have background effects. But honestly, we had this thing in South Africa, right, where this lady sent a picture of her lady bits inadvertently on a group chat for the under-9 hockey team, right, to a bunch of other women, right, on WhatsApp. And it was a big thing. We made a fun of it in South Africa. Now you're saying I can change the background to a picture of my choice. And I guarantee you something crazy like that's going to happen.
Yeah, because I guess on one hand, people could be using the background like this. So for example, I could actually take a photo of this and use this as my backgrounds in meetings.
Yeah.
People, I think what we've seen in the demos that Microsoft has shown at Enterprise Connect at the start of the year was things like a beach, an office. If you've seen previous videos of me, I've had one of me in hell. One of the effects I've been using is I created a custom background that just says turn your video on. And it's basically, the lines aren't logical, they don't flow. It's designed to annoy the hell out of the person who doesn't have their video on. But that's the thing is, there is no controls over this. Or is there? That's the thing, is this feature is still in development, so being under NDA, I can't talk too much about it.
I don't understand the value.
Well, I think what's good about it is, we've got background blur, right? But wouldn't it be good is if I was on a corporate call with a client that instead behind was maybe a background of the office, but with a logo, or the company building with a logo, kind of like news reporters and when they use green screen. So I think there's a good marketing and branding opportunity there, and especially for people who are working from home. Yes, they can put background blur on, but it gives them the opportunity to look a little bit more professional when they're working from home.
No, I just spend money on equipment for my house.
That's good for you, yes. We've seen what you've done.
Actually makes sense. Well, no, the 2.0 is coming because I'm in a new apartment.
Okay.
So yes, custom.
So the average person
background, I don't understand what the difference between a blur is and a custom background.
Look, I see personally that a blur is probably sufficient.
Yeah.
But I do see an opportunity for effects from a...
Well, I see the real value.
Okay.
When you don't have a CPU that can blur your background.
Well, you can't do the effect anyway then.
Why? It's an image.
It's the same
right?
feature.
So is it this? Well, I don't have it, so I wouldn't be able to tell.
But it's the same processing it's doing to understand what is you versus what's the background.
But blur is blurring your background.
Yes,
or
and
are they adding a blurred?
No, it's putting the image. What it would be doing is putting the image.
Are we allowed to talk about this?
Well, I'm not talking the details of it.
Okay.
Because the reality is that Zoom does this similar functionality, but it requires that you be in front of a green screen. You can do this same functionality with, I think, Logitech. If you use their camera software, you can do it as well. So it can already be done.
Okay.
But all you're effectively doing is replacing the background with an image. So it still requires the hardware to make it work. So it makes no difference.
Okay.
I mean, I think that there is some value to it, but it's not huge value.
I don't. You can blur great. Why? Who can? I want to know. Was there a user voice for it? Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure there was.
There was a user voice.
Probably because Zoom has it, so therefore people who use Teams want it. Because that's the thing is we've got this compete with Zoom where if it's in Zoom, therefore it must be in Teams, which realistically shouldn't be the case.
So what,
but
do you have Teams offline mode? Because Slack has got some sort of offline
Teams does have offline mode.
like offline mode? Not the pseudo offline mode, because Slack's got enough.
Kind of like it's offline for a period of time. Anyway.
No.
So, but that's the thing. So do you think that if we do have this background effect functionality, should it be something that organizations can control, or should it be up to the user? Because like we've done a previous episode about animated GIFs and appropriateness.
So a policy would be, if I have work from home warriors,
Mm-hmm.
like your show, I would then put them in a group that says allow custom backgrounds, but then I'd also want a policy of what custom backgrounds are.
Yes. Okay. So kind of almost like your profile picture really shouldn't be like a photo taken from you at 3 a.m. while you're partying. Similar kind of thing. There should be some level of moderation. Okay. So do you think though, so are you saying that you think that I should be allowed to upload a custom background but it's approved, or should it just be here's one of the approved custom backgrounds?
If that.
The latter, yeah.
Yes, one of
so the organizations.
The organization. If I am sitting in a tenant that belongs to my organization as an end user, I don't have control. And Microsoft has been doing a lot in splitting what's your personal stuff and what's company stuff with the same ID, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing a lot of stuff around identity management.
Yep.
This is personal OneDrive data, and they can split that.
Sure.
I think the same should apply for when you are actually working with backgrounds, because
I agree.
you're representing the organization.
I
So
agree.
having Brim and Hellfire in the background on a call with the CIO of an organization is not very impressive, right?
No, you're right. But
It's like me vaping on this session.
well, you're not exactly dressed professionally either. So, so the other opportunity though is also in an office. So you talked about work from home warriors like myself, who uses that background blur feature and now background effects quite a lot. I actually see it being beneficial in an office because how many times have you walked in, you want to jump on a call, but there's stuff on the whiteboard that you don't necessarily want seen, or there's things happening outside of the meeting room or behind your desk.
Was this my topic or your topic? Because you're doing really well with my topic.
It's almost like it was kind of pre-planned.
Yeah.
No, what do you think about it? Like, I think
that's real value there.
Yeah.
If you can, because think about it, you're sitting in a hot desk situation.
Mm-hmm.
They've gone as far as, well, you can get really good microphone pickup where it'll only just pick up your voice.
Yep.
What about the background? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it'd be great to have that same functionality for video, where it's just picking up you, the active person on the video. I mean, what I find ridiculous is the amount of times I've been on calls with people who have got, the webcam going, and someone walks behind them and does this. It's like, what are we, in primary school? It's not the first time you've done a camera. So yeah, it'd be great to be able to blur those people out, or just have an image over the top so you can't even see them.
I'm super impressed that this camera actually records past 10 minutes though for video.
How long have we been going? We have no timer.
There's a
Cortana?
timer, right?
Cortana?
No.
Cortana? Where is she? She should be around here somewhere.
We should actually go find out if we can meet her in person, right? Because we are on the Microsoft campus.
Yeah.
There's a time on the top. We've just hit 10 minutes.
So have we done a good enough topic of explaining the pros, cons of this?
So I'd love to hear from our viewers what they think about custom effects for background.
Yeah. I have nothing to add to that. So
Nothing to add. So thank you for watching another episode of 365U, as in
Unplugged.
not university, for those that get confused by it. If you like the video, click the like button at the bottom.
And
hit the
subscribe.
button, smash it, bang it, do whatever you want.
and tell us your opinion too as well. What do you think of custom backgrounds and those kind of things?
Yeah, all right. And
Yeah.
that's it from us. Ciao, ciao.